Guys could be here. We're doing something different today. So if you don't know, I have a second channel called Ghost Hunting with Nick, where I go and I ghost hunt. Now this REM pod was sitting right up here, and that has fallen. So we're gonna pick that back up. But so back in the day, this is probably 200, maybe 300 years ago, they still used horses. That I do know. So basically what happened was, so the name of this cemetery is Lucy Run Cemetery. So basically what happened is a girl named Lucy, she was engaged to a gentleman. So obviously, like most stories, it takes place on a dark and stormy night, right? So she's home. Her fiance comes home, basically says, "Sorry, I'm in love with a different woman. I'm leaving you." And he ended up, and he pretty much ended up leaving her, right? He ran out the door as quickly as possible. Now, what ended up happening is Lucy ended up following him, right? I assume to confront him about the cheating, because I assume there's not really many stories on it, but I assume that before he told her, I assume there was an affair going on. I don't know for certain. And Lucy is somewhere buried on this cemetery. We're still looking for her tombstone. But basically what happened is he came home, basically said, "Sorry, tough luck, I don't love you anymore." And I assume got back on his horse, because back then they rode horses. So that's why I think it was probably like early 1800s, maybe middle 1700s, around there, when all this happened. But basically what had happened is she decided that she was going to chase after him on her horse. And what ended up happening was her horse at some point during the chase bucked her and threw her in the creek that's over here. Now, legend has it that you can still hear the neighing of the horse as it bucked her, as well as the crying of the woman. So, as you can see, the creek is down there, all along down there. And we are currently trying to find Lucy's tombstone. Now, I had the spirit box out earlier. I was trying to figure out where this was. Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up, Shy? What's up, John? What's up, Gomer? Welcome in, guys. We're doing a little bit something different today. This is my live for tonight. We are currently at a haunted cemetery. Hey, welcome in, Adrian. Nick gone bush. No, we'll have our normal gaming streams tomorrow. But basically, for those of you who just joined me, so this cemetery is Lucy Run Cemetery. And for those of you who don't know, I'm big into paranormal investigations and ghost huntings and stuff like that. So every couple months, usually I'll go and I'll investigate a location, etc. Tonight it's Lucy Run Cemetery. It's like a 40-minute drive from me. This is in Batavia, Ohio. Y'all banned me for 10 seconds. Who the fuck is that? Anyway, basically, what'd that guy do? Wait, so he came in. Your wish is my command. So I placed a REM pod on this gravestone right here. Earlier, before I started this short live stream, the REM pod did end up falling off. Now that could have been the wind, Although it's not too incredibly windy here for that to be knocked off, although it's possible. That's definitely a possibility. But right now we are currently trying to find Lucy's tombstone. Now, she is said to have been buried here. Now, where, you might ask, I have no idea. But there's obviously those tombstones here dating way back, like from 1825 to 1921. There's one over here. Can't really read that very well. But, and then back then on that corner over there, there's an unmarked grave where, actually there's several unmarked graves. And I'm just gonna say this. If it was like teenagers breaking these tombstones and whatnot, that pisses me off, dude. Like, just let people rest, dude. Like, you don't have to come in here and do stuff like that. Just let families grieve. Like, just let them cherish their loved ones. Like, come on, guys. Now, then again, it could have just be the age of the tombstones, but that looks like solid rock over there. I don't know how that's possible. But yeah, there's a couple unmarked graves like this one right here. Squirrel moment. Hey, welcome in, Roxanne. And then there's this one over here. There's a couple along down here, along down that way. It's not a huge cemetery, but damn, it's cold. It's freezing. Welcome in, Shy. Who asked for what? What happened? What's going on? Squirrel moment? Did I have a squirrel moment? I don't remember having a squirrel moment. That looks like it says 1846 right there. Right here. God, it's cold. But then there's other... Now, these could also just be rocks that someone placed because the original tombstone might have fallen off or something like that. But enough of that. How's my chat doing? How you doing, Shy? How you doing, Roxanne? Lisa, how you doing? Ace, how you doing? But yeah, the only way that this RAM pod will go off is if I get near it, or if something gets near that. Yeah, we also have a few soldiers buried here, like USA, Army, United, Navy. Arthur, I'm not going to say his last name, 1823 to 1921. You good? That's good, John. Waiting to clock in for work? Hell yeah, man. It's freezing out here. So, normally for these videos, what I would do is I have my video camera. Normally I'm filming like a decent amount, but my dumbass forgot to charge the damn thing. So I don't do a lot of ghost tours, but what I do, Lisa, is I do a lot of paranormal investigations with my group. We have like a group of like 6 or 7 of us, and we'll go out to certain locations. Like, we've been to Octagon Hall, we've been to Rose Opera House down in Cynthiana, Kentucky. So, although I definitely... Kevin, don't do that. You're gonna scare my ass. I don't know how much longer I'll be live for because my phone is about to die. So we'll see. But yeah, those tombstones go way down here. Like, there's tombstones all the way down here, next to the road. God, it's cold out here. What are you doing now, Nick? I am investigating a haunted cemetery, Fire Lion. So yeah, Lucy's tombstone is supposed to be around the cemetery somewhere. You see, I want to go to... Okay, so Kevin, Waverly Hills is one of those locations that I really want to go to. Okay, we got some more tombstones right here. 1916 to 1990. Oh, they had a short life. That's... Oh, wait. Those are, I assume, dated deaths. Okay. There's 2 people buried here. Brain of a horror movie character. Dumb. What do you mean, Firelion? My paranormal investigating buddy's in the car, but he doesn't want to get out because it's too cold. Speaking of the car, oh, it's right there. Okay. I thought he drove away for a second. I was like, excuse you, sir. Why? Because why not, Firelion? You know? Why not get out of the house, get out of the gaming chair, and explore for a bit, you know? You know, every inch of me wants to go into those woods and just, you know, never come back, you know? By going to a haunted location, exactly, Firelion. Yeah. You see, you gotta live a little, man. I would use that title for that phrase for merch, but it's already taken by a ghost hunter, so I can't do that. But there's tons of ghost hunters and paranormal investigation people that you can watch on YouTube. There's Omar Gosh TV. He doesn't do much investigating anymore because he has a family now and etc. like that, so he spends more time with his family. You'll pass. It is fun, exactly. It's a lot of fun. So I've never been to this location before, so this is all kind of new to me. I do have my EMF meter with me, so I do have that. Is that on? Yeah, there it goes. I gotta watch it next to the phone because I don't want to give it a false reading. You ain't doing that, myself. No, I've been to tons of haunted locations, man. I've been to shoot, I just had a squirrel moment. I've been to the Octagon Hall down in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Actually, 2 of my favorite creators went there. I want to say about 3 years ago. Omar Gosh TV, who I've mentioned before, and James the Fam. So go give them some love too. Tell them that I sent you, although I doubt they care about some 350 something subscriber person. So, but like stuff like this though, stuff like this pisses me off, right? Because you can just tell that someone just knocked that over. Like, what the fuck, guys? I want to go to the Conjuring house, but I think it's closed right now. Firelion. You see, when I die, this is the size gravestone that I want. It's totally not gonna happen, but you know, one guy can hope. But yeah, if y'all didn't know about my second channel, it's not as successful as my main one, but it is called Ghost Hunting with Nick, and it has a little animated picture of me. So what's my phone battery at? I'm fine. Okay. But yeah. You know, part of me wants to, you know, we're going to do it. We're going to do it, chat. If I don't come back, don't worry. Am I even allowed back here? Am I allowed back here? Will I get arrested if I go back here? I've never been arrested before. That's something new. But I want to go look at that creek. I think that tree line is the property line, or maybe that's just a random fallen tree right there. Nice knowing me. Oh, a branch just poked me in the face. But yeah, so for those of you who came in late who don't know this yet, back in the either mid 1700s to late 1800s, so there was a lady named Lucy here, right? So she lived somewhere around here. I'm not entirely sure where, but there was an instance where she did end up. So first off, she was engaged, right? She was engaged to a gentleman. That gentleman ended up not being the most honest and faithful, and he did end up cheating on her. So the story goes that I think the story was like that she was cooking dinner when he came home. There's different stories, but the main one is that her fiance came home, basically told her that, hey love, I fell in love with somebody else, sorry, and then he left. But she obviously wanted answers, so she chased him. Hey, welcome in, Joffany. Go there in Oklahoma. But yeah, so she chased him on her horse, and at some point during the chase, her horse bucked her for whatever reason, and she ended up landing from the horse. I assume this creek right here, way down there. There's a creek that runs down there. But the from what the story says, that the height of the water was really high that day. You dare me to touch what? Dare me to touch what? What am I touching? Actually, you know what? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. But yeah, so she was bucked off her horse. She fell into the water, and basically what happened was the current dragged her under, and she ended up drowning. Oh, Geronimo's grave. Maybe I will. Although I'm kind of far away from Oklahoma there, Kevin. My normal grounds for ghost investigations go around Indiana, Illinois, Kentucky, and Virginia. At least who was honest? But yeah, this is Lucy Run Cemetery. I'm gonna attempt to find her grave, because I was told by a local that she is buried here. Now, he didn't tell me if she had a marked grave or not, so I don't know. Hey, welcome in, Wanda. Oh, the man? Yeah. That's my buddy's car. It's a little too cold for him. He didn't want to get out of the car. Oh, there's graves over there, too. I don't know. Those are over there. This looks like another soldier's grave. I don't know, though. It might be. May he or her rest in peace. (1891 to 1956). I don't think that's right. So it was when the local was telling me the story, he seemed kind of, he didn't seem scared to tell the story, but more reluctant to tell the story. Because legend has it Lucy doesn't really like her story being told. So we'll see. And I just told her story, so exactly, we'll see. Here's a old gravestone. Can't read anything on it though. Looks like at one point it was standing up, then it fell over the years and just stuck to the ground. I'm not what? But yeah. Do they still have Lucy's gravestone? Or is that one of the ones that was replaced? Oh, it might have a curse on it if you touch it, then I'm going to touch it. Kevin. I'm going to do it. I'm going to touch it. Amanda R. 1835 to 1920. 1839 to 1898. It's kind of a short life. What, she would have been what? 30, 40 when she died? Well, then that's even more reason for me to touch it, Kevin, because I've never had a broken arm or a broken leg or a broken anything. The most I've broken is a toe. But they can't really do much for pinky toes. Lisa, if you're still here, my haunted place is where you live. Oh, any haunted places where you live. Okay. Yeah. Every part of me wants to go down and see that creek, but the problem is I don't know if, like, allowed though, you know? And if you guys see anything that I don't see, please tell me so I don't die. Hey, welcome in, Allie. This is one of my investigations. Oh, Allie, you weren't here when I told the story. Nor do I know if you really care, but I'm gonna tell it anyway. Where, Fire Lion? Where did you see something move? Where was it? Are you pulling my chain? Are you... Oh, you're messing with me. Was that a sarcastic? Totally. So, Allie, I know the rest of you had probably already heard this story, but what happened was the reason this cemetery is named Lucy Run Cemetery is because back in the day, I want to say mid 1700s, late 1800s, early 1800s, there was an individual named Lucy who was engaged to a man that was not very faithful or honorable or really much of anything. So one night he comes home, basically tells her, sorry, I fell in love with somebody else, and he pretty much just walked out the door. So she chased him on horseback. No, not Lucy Chen. But so she pretty much chased him on horseback until I assume they got to somewhere over here. And her horse bucked her. Now, if you can't see it, there's water down there. That's a creek. and her horse bucked her into the creek, and the current of the creek ended up dragging her under and drowning her. Legend has it. Yeah, when okay, that's horse talk, Allie. Come on now. When it like her horse kicked her off of him, or her, or whatever kind of horse it was. That's what bucked means. But legend has it you can still hear her crying. If I do come back here, though, I'll have to come back here at night. So in this area right here, near the back left of the cemetery, it's a heavy feeling. It's a very heavy feeling. And I don't like it. Yeah, Shy knows horses. She knows what I'm talking about when I say bucked. Oh my god, it's so cold. It's freezing out here. It's my EMF meter going off. Come to the Appalachian Mountains. Why? What's at the Appalachian Mountains? All right, Fireline, you have a good one, man. Thank you for joining us tonight. Yeah, I was sitting here. I was like, I'm not going to go live with any video games today. I should go live in another way. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. We haven't been on that side of the cemetery yet. This looks like the newer side of the cemetery. Also, I took some recordings with my SLS camera. You're funny, Emma. You're very funny. But yeah. So 1900s, oh, so he was 90 when he died. That's a good life. U.S. Navy, thank you for your service, sir. Let's do 1012. No, see, I doubt that, that looks nearly dug, so we're not going to go that way. Out of respect, but... But yeah, so this has been about a 30-minute live stream. Streamed it longer than I thought I would. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go, and I'm gonna go record some more for the video. I'm not stepping on the graves. I'm going around them. Because I'm a nice guy. But yeah, that's gonna. The fuck is that? It's like a gas grenade. What room is the ghost in? Well, outside. It's freezing out here. But yeah. Okay, Allie. Okay. But that's what I'm gonna end it here. I've never been live on phone before, so I gotta figure out how to do this. Oh, I figured it out. All right. All right. You silly people. that's it for me. Bye. I doubt that dots would be useful in the daytime there, Em. Otherwise I would. But that's it for me. Love you all. And I'll see you tomorrow for a possible Rocky Mountain RP live stream. See ya.